without study of unintended effects. Yet excessive bureaucracy must not stifle development of benign new techniques. It is a delicate balance, requiring the wisdom of both scientists and lawmakers. The global scale of weather systems further complicates governance. Rain obeys no human boundaries. Seeded clouds can profoundly impact neighboring lands and economies. Thus, international cooperation is essential for ethical stewardship of shared atmospheric resources. No single nation can claim sole authority over clouds and rain. A multinational framework focused on atmospheric sustainability and welfare could foster innovation while checking and wise interventions. The complexity of weather systems on a global scale poses a significant challenge to effective governance. Weather patterns, particularly phenomena like rain, are not confined by national borders, making it difficult for any single country to exert control over them. Furthermore, the deliberate manipulation of weather, such as cloud seeding, can have far-reaching consequences, affecting not only the nation where the intervention occurs but also neighboring regions and their economies. Therefore, it becomes evident that international cooperation is imperative for the ethical management of our shared atmospheric resources. No nation can assert exclusive authority over clouds and rain, given their inherent transboundary nature. This underscores the necessity for a multinational framework dedicated to the sustainable stewardship of the atmosphere and the welfare of all nations. Such a framework would serve as a platform for collaboration and knowledge sharing, enabling countries to collectively address the challenges posed by weather systems. Moreover, an international approach to atmospheric governance can promote innovation while acting as a safeguard against unwise and potentially harmful interventions. By pooling scientific expertise and resources, countries can work together to develop responsible and ethical practices for managing weather-related issues. In doing so, they can strike a balance between harnessing the benefits of weather modification technologies and minimizing potential adverse effects on the environment and neighboring regions. Ultimately, a multinational commitment to atmospheric sustainability not only benefits individual nations but also contributes to the global well-being by ensuring the responsible and equitable use of our shared atmospheric resources. But vested interests threaten even well-intentioned policies. Should cloud seeding become monetized and privatized, the temptation of profit could overwhelm concerns, and some fear military application of rain control as a coercive geopolitical tool. Imagine floods or droughts induced strategically. Such scenarios highlight the need for moral wisdom in wielding these potent technologies. The prospect of harnessing technologies like cloud seeding for various purposes has sparked both hope and apprehension. While these innovations hold the promise of addressing environmental challenges, there is a growing concern that vested interests could jeopardize even the most well-intentioned policies. One looming threat lies in the potential monetization and privatization of cloud seeding techniques. As profit motives come into play, there is a risk that the imperative to maximize financial gains might overshadow genuine environmental and humanitarian concerns. Moreover, the idea of military applications of rain control introduces another layer of complexity. The use of weather modification as a coercive geopolitical tool raises troubling possibilities. Imagine a scenario where floods or droughts are induced strategically to manipulate regions or nations, causing widespread devastation and suffering. Such actions could have far-reaching consequences and destabilize global politics. In light of these potential abuses, it becomes evident that ethical considerations are paramount in the development and utilization of these potent technologies. In essence, the debate surrounding cloud seeding and similar technologies underscores the critical importance of moral wisdom and responsible governance. While these innovations hold the potential to mitigate environmental issues, their exploitation for profit or military advantage must be tempered by ethical principles to ensure their responsible and equitable use for the betterment of society and the planet. From a military standpoint, seeding clouds can be an interesting endeavor depending on the outlook one has with the current technologies and etc. Overall, Cloud seeding is a weather modification technique that involves dispersing substances into clouds to encourage precipitation. While it is primarily used for agricultural and environmental purposes, there have been discussions and limited instances where cloud seeding could have potential military applications. Here's a more detailed explanation. With weather warfare, some theorists have speculated about the use of cloud seeding as a form of weather warfare. The idea revolves around manipulating weather patterns to disrupt the enemy's plans or capabilities. For example, altering rainfall patterns to flood enemy territories or creating droughts to weaken their agriculture and economy. In tactical advantage, the cloud seeding could be used to provide tactical advantages in military operations. For instance, creating fog or heavy rainfall in specific areas could obscure enemy movements and hinder their visibility.